Hello everyone and welcome to the Gunpla Network News. I'm the Spicer, and today's episode of the news is brought to you by none other than Canadian Gundam. Canadian Gundam is your one-stop shop for all things Plamo and Gunpla here in North America. When you're checking their vast catalog and placing your next order, don't forget to use the promo code Gunpla Network to save yourself 10% off. Jumping right into the news, we have a big new announcement. Bandai Spirits is going to start constructing a new Gunpla factory to meet increased demand. Now, they didn't specifically say when they expected this to be done, but they're kind of estimating it'll be operational in 2024, so we're not going to see any big impact from this for a few years, but it's almost a 15,000 square meter new facility, so it's going to be real big, and it's probably going to be able to turn out quite a bit more. They don't estimate how much it's going to affect their overall production, because that takes time, then you got to build up and it's a whole thing, but it is cool that they are taking these steps, and hopefully by 2025 we will see a pretty big increase in the production numbers of Gunpla and the ready availability across the globe. In terms of kit, we have the P Bandai high-grade Universal Century 1:144 scale Dohen Zaku from the upcoming Dohen Zaku movie, or Dohen's Island movie, with a release date of July 2022 and a price tag of 2,200 Japanese yen. This is kind of your traditional Zaku fare with a few different changes. You have some armor pieces missing, the head is a little bit longer and exaggerated, and all of this is meant to meet the aesthetic of the Dohen's Island movie and Dohen's Zaku, which pays a little bit of homage to the original episode from the original 1979 run of Mobile Suit Gundam, where some of the proportions are a little wonky, most notably on the face. We also have the P Bandai high-grade Universal Century 1:144 scale RX-78-2 Gundam, Dohen's Island version, with a release date of June 2022 and a price tag of 2,530 Japanese yen. And this is looking kind of like a strange combination of your regular RX-78-2 with a little bit of the Origins aesthetic, but not really being the Origins version, because it is its own unique version. They say that, I believe, in some of the press releases earlier on, that this is just its own thing. It's not the Origins version just recolored or anything. It is its own kind of new sculpt, but you do get a lot of the same weapons that the Origin had, with the adjusted beam rifle, the little cannon that goes on the back, and then your standard beam rifle, bazooka, and shield that you'd get with your normal RX-78-2. It looks pretty good. We have a bunch of RX-78-2s, but if you want something a little different, this is going to provide that, and it is kind of cool they took those steps to make this different and not just put the regular RX-78-2 in the movie. It's its own unique kind of deal. We also have the P Bandai Master Grade 1:100 Ginn Gladiator, with a release date of July 2022 and a price tag of 6,600 Japanese yen. The Ginn Gladiator appears in the Eclipse Gundam series and is an improvement on the older version of the Ginn. Now, if you're familiar with Eclipse Gundam, it takes place, I think, 2 years after the original Gundam Seed, so the Ginn at this point has been pretty outpowered and outmatched in most areas, and the development of new Zaft mobile suits is coming along. So this is an attempt to modernize the Ginn, if you will, add some more capable thrusters, more capable armor, missile pods, different swords, big beam guns. It's a pretty unique looking Ginn, but it does make good use of the Master Grade Ginn body. And lastly, we have the Master Grade 1:100 Eclipse Gundam Clear Color version, which is, I believe, a Gundam-based Tokyo exclusive, with a release date of April 29th, 2022, and a price tag of 5,500 Japanese yen. As you would expect, this is the Eclipse Gundam, just in a clear color version, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It is a exclusive, so kind of keep that in mind, but if you're a big fan of the clear color stuff, this will likely be something you're excited to see, and Bandai is for sure getting some use out of that Eclipse Gundam frame. That has been it for the news this week. I know it's been pretty light, but let us know in the comments down below what you're most excited for or what upcoming kits you're excited to see. Outside of that, friends, I've been the Spicer here for the Gunpla Network. Please do your best to stay safe and keep on building.